¿Qué pasó? Guys, in today's YouTube video, we are watching the GOAT. I mean, he is the GOAT. This is Dave Chappelle. This guy's been in it for a minute. He's been the greatest throughout his time. He remains today undefeated, undisputed, man. All right. This video here is some of his greatest clips. A lot of you guys have been enjoying the change of pace, if you will, when we do stuff like this. So drop a comment down below. Tell me how you're enjoying it. Give me some ideas of maybe people you want to see or things you want us to react to. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Click the button right now and enjoy the video. See you guys again soon. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and love, baby.
I hate guns, personally. I can't stand them. Yeah, but I have several. I don't want them, but I feel like I need them. Don't forget where I live. I live in Ohio. And anyone that knows anything about Ohio knows that even the word Ohio is an old Native American word. It means, literally, land of poor white people.
Really?
And I don't know what's going on down here, but in my experience,
I did not know that.
Poor white people love, and I mean they fucking love, heroin. They can't seem to get enough of it.
Oh my God.
I didn't even know what I was looking at first. I was just driving like, why are all these white people so sleepy out here? These things. It's really bad. As a matter of fact, I was coming out of a nightclub the other night in Dayton, and I'd parked my car in the alley, and no one was out there. They didn't have no bodyguards or nothing. I was home. I figured everything was fine. And as soon as
Chet, Ohio is a historic L across the board, but this is the only win that might have came up out of there, man. Dave Chappelle. God.
I opened my car door all by myself. Suddenly, one of these heroin-addicted whites just pops out of a trash can. It scared the shit out of me. I screamed, ah! And then I realized it was a woman. She was fucked up. She's like, hey, man, relax, okay? I'm sick, all right? I need some drugs, man. Please, I'll suck your dick for $5, man. I was like, ugh. 2. Obviously, I'm joking. This opioid crisis is a crisis. I see it every day. It's as bad as they say. It's ruining lives. It's destroying families. Sadly, you know what it reminds me of, seeing it?
Oh, no.
It reminds me of us. These white folks look exactly like us during the crack epidemic. First gun I bought was a 12-gauge shotgun. I didn't want the gun. Remember, though, I'd moved to a farm, and I was sitting there on the porch, and I see a white dude walking across my property, entitled, like he's supposed to be there. He had a rifle over his shoulder, too. Ain't that a bitch? I said, what the fuck is this guy doing on my property? I was mad as shit, but I was unarmed. So I ended up just waving to this motherfucker like a bitch. I was just like...
How are you?
And as soon as he got far enough away, I ran to my car and sped to Kmart.
Kmart.
This is in a rural white area. And remember, I was nervous because a guy was on my property, I'm black, and I was sweaty. You know what I mean? And I ran to the gun counter, black and sweaty, sweating and black, and I looked up at the nigga, I was like, I looked like a slave or something. I said, I need a gun immediately, like that. Just like that. The guy didn't answer, no questions. He just grabbed a 12-gauge shotgun, handed it to me. I'd never even held a gun before. I'm not a dummy. I'm like, well, I need some bullets too. And the guy reached under the counter, put 2 box shells on the counter. He said, all right, buddy, which box do you want? And I didn't know. One box had pictures of some ducks on it. The other box had pictures of some deer. I said, well, what's that box with them ducks? He said, oh, that there's birdshot. And then he goes just like this, I'm not exaggerating, he goes, that won't kill a man. He said, it'll just pepper him up nicely. I said, what the fuck? Pepper?
We're seasoning.
You know what it means to pepper a motherfucker up? It means that when the shell explodes, hot BBs will shoot out of the barrel of the gun, not killing a motherfucker, but penetrating their skin and shallow flesh. Boy, that's gotta hurt. Hot BBs? Ha ha! Remember when Dick Cheney shot a motherfucker in the face and he lived? That was birdshot. I said, well, what's that box with the deer on it? He goes, oh, there's buckshot. That'll put a hole in the goddamn truck if you wanted to.
This guy's so great, man.
But I didn't know that if you're defending your
buckshot.
home with a shotgun, the formula dictates that you're supposed to buy both boxes. This was
Now
not
they
a
got
formula that I was
critical
familiar with.
defense shot.
It goes like this.
A whole
6
new
shots in
game
12
now.
gauge shotgun. So when you load the gun, you load it like this. First shot, bird shot. Next shot, buckshot. Bird shot. And then after that, gun's Jamaican. Buckshot, buckshot, buckshot. But Travis G'd up. Travis wrestled the gun out of the kid's hand, and then he took it like this and tried to chamber the round, and he couldn't. So he pulled the trigger, and it wasn't a gun. A knife blade popped out of the front. I guess this kid was gonna stab me. Some scary shit. So the next night, even though I didn't have a show, I said, I gotta get right back on stage. And I went and did a show. And someone in the audience screamed out, Dave, what happened with the attack? And I didn't know there was journalists in the room. All I said was that this nigga had a knife that identified as a gun. I got 6 more weeks of bad press for that joke. I didn't even do nothing to this thing. That's not right. That was not right. And then the New York Post went to the jail and interviewed my attacker like he was some kind of hero.
This guy tried to attack him?
And I read that interview.
No way.
Turns out the entire attack was my fault. Yes, I triggered him. I didn't mean to. I had done jokes about the homeless. And turns out this young man was homeless. And I mean, there's no way I could have known this. But I will say, for a homeless guy, this nigga had incredible seats.
Wait, this actually happened?
Oh. And they said I triggered him because I had done LBGTQ jokes, and it turns out this fella was a bee. That was the headline in the article. It said, Dave Chappelle's alleged attacker is bisexual. I said, alleged attacker?
Yeah.
This motherfucker definitely attacked me. I'll show you the tape. He's allegedly bisexual. I'm gonna need to see him suck somebody's dick before I believe the rest of this article.
Oh my God.
I read that shit in the paper. I was horrified. I was like, oh, bisexual? I could have been.
Oh, dude.
No, you know what though?
It's crazy the headlines that they get away with. Like, the guy literally attacked him and it said alleged attacker.
Yeah, they go crazy.
Insane.
Not
man.
funny because
I gotta see this. I gotta see it.
all
Is it on
that
video?
madness ensued.
I'm trying to find it.
Gotta be.
I went to
You
the
was at a
hotel
show,
room.
you said.
I was by myself and I opened the door and my wife was in there alone. She was sobbing, like sobbing. I said, oh my God, what's wrong with you, bitch? Did you get attacked too? And she's crying and she said, oh my God, David. She said, if you had died tonight, me and the kids would have nothing. Then I knew it was serious. So I sat down on the bed next to her. And I reached in my pocket, I pulled some keys out that she had never seen before. She said, what are those keys? And I gently placed them in her hands. I said, sweetheart, those are the keys to my safe deposit box. God forbid anything ever happen to me. But if it does, don't even worry about it. You and the kids have everything you need in that box. I've already taken care of it. And she was looking at them keys, and I could see her mind realize what we were actually talking about. And then she just started crying harder. And to be honest with you, that made me cry a little bit too. And we hugged each other real tight. Do you know this bitch looked in the box while I'm alive and well? Who does that? Oh my God. And then she was mad at me. She said, God damn it, David, I opened that box. I said, you did? She said, yes, I did. And there was nothing in there. I said, nothing.
No way you're pranking your wife like that, dude.
She said, nothing except your stupid joke book. I said, I said, well, sweetie, look. If you tell those jokes exactly how they're written, you and the kids should be fine. I was coming from overseas, and I don't know how this guy got a machine gun on the plane, but he stood up, man. He said, everybody, get on the fucking ground. Nobody look at my face. I started freaking out. Because he was Chinese, I was like, why is he talking like that? He was screaming and crying. I was the only brother on the plane. Well, I thought I was the only brother. I looked over, there was one other black dude. He was from Nigeria. I looked over at him, he was looking right in my face, man. He didn't say two words to me, he just looked at me, he was like... He didn't need to talk, I knew just what he was talking about. I looked right back at him, I was like...
Well, all right.
Some white dudes on the front of the plane seen us, they were like, oh my God. I think those black guys are gonna try to save us.
Messed up.
We were just communicating that we understood the situation. We were both seeing the same thing. What we understood was simple. Terrorists don't take black hostages. That's the truth. I have yet to see one of us on the news reading a hostage letter.
Low-key, I haven't either, man.
They is treating us good.
All right, dude.
We all chilling and shit.
Yeah, we about to get banned for real.
I'd like to give a shout out to Ray Ray and Big Steve and
I can't. I want
Sense and Newport.
careful how hard we laugh at it.
You're not gonna see it.
Like, you can enjoy it, but you can't enjoy it too much.
They're doing there, you know. They terrorists. They know black people's bad bargaining chips. They called the White House. Hello? We have got 5 black... Hello? Behind me on the DJ table is one of the most prolific producers that hip-hop has ever presented, the mighty Mad Lib. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for hip-hop history.
Whoa.
Am I slipping? Already did have good seats.
What the fuck was he trying? He didn't even...
That was clumsy. He's back there getting stomped. Where did that come from?
You just know he's gonna joke around about some shit like that.
Thank you, son. It was a trans man.
Oh, dude.